Tron is on track to decline 0.6% by August 29, CoinLore reports. First, let's go over the latest move we've seen in the market. Tron has advanced by 1.1% today and is currently hovering around $0.341. Now we move to the analysts' outlooks. Coin Price Forecast projects the asset will settle at and 34 cents by August 29th, marking a possible loss of 0.3%. CoinCodex expects Tron to retreat to $0.3398, a projected drop of about 0.4%. Gov Capital points out the chance of reaching $0.3393 lower, a projected loss of 0.5%. Another forecast released by CoinLore notes Tron could be on track to $0.339, a loss estimated at 0.6%. And to wrap up crypto, predictions forecasts $0.3363 by tomorrow, with a 1.4% drop. This is the most profitable forecast in the entire batch. All 5 predictions are done. Let's move on. Forecasts reviewed. Here's what each implies in figures. According to the data, the price swing could be from a drop of 1.4% to a drop of 0.3%. Put simply, crypto predictions projects the highest return with 1.4% gain in value by August 29. From this, it's clear you could earn between $3 and $14 for every $1,000 you invest. When we look at the odds, Coin Price Forecast takes the top with a 63.6% chance of success. By pulling the forecast together, I've set out a consensus scenario. The forecasts together outline Tron at about $0.3389. Okay, here's the closer look. The consensus scenario highlights a 0.6% drop under today's conditions. In straightforward terms, your capital might climb by the same 0.6% tied to that outcome. On a 1,000, this might result in a potential $6 return. So by probability measures, the consensus view for Tron is given a chance of around 60.1%. Let's shift our focus to how analysts view the 3-day outlook. Coin Price Forecast notes that Tron is likely to remain stable. CoinCodex suggests Tron could extend its climb. Gov Capital signals no significant movement ahead. Likewise, CoinLore highlights a steady outlook with no clear direction. The short-term picture, noted by Crypto Predictions, shows the price pushing higher. Taken as a whole, the consensus shows Tron staying level in the short term. Looking across the forecasts, 60% suggest Tron will trade lower. 5 forecasts appeared 2 days back. Today we look at them in detail. As a result, yesterday concluded with the price at $0.3376. With the price moving this way, only 2 analysts had it correct. Looking at the numbers, Gov Capital turned out most precise. Now we move from the overview to the specifics. The price span included 2 forecasts. Speaking of ROI, multiple predictions turned profitable, and the best return stood at 0.7%. Here's the daily overview, a simple summary of all results. In today's data, 30 rates registered in accuracy, 60.7% forecast probability, and 0.7% ROI. Look across the results. Who do you think performed the best overall? Now we're turning to the comparison of tomorrow's expected gains for Tron and other selected cryptocurrencies. Tron is positioned 3rd, while Ethena dominates tomorrow's outlook with 1.1%. At this point, Tron is compared with only 4 random cryptocurrencies. The complete comparison is already accessible on my website. If you like getting quick, time-saving updates on forecasts, hit like and subscribe to stay tuned. Catch you tomorrow.